என் அன்னையும் தந்தையுமாகி ஆதி குருவுமாகி எல் குலம் தழைக்க வந்த குலமணியே குலமணியே ஐயப்பா என்னை ஆட்கொள்ளும் தெய்வமே என்னை ஆட்கொள்ளும் தெய்வமே பந்தளவேந்தனே 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 பசுபதி மைந்தனே அனுதினமும் உன்னை நினைந்து நினைந்து உருகி 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 கண்ணீர் மல்கும் அனுதினமும் உன்னை நினைந்து நினைந்து உருகி உருகி கண்ணீர் மல்கும் பக்தர்களின் கஷ்டங்களை தீர்க்க போக்க வந்த குலமணியே போக்க வந்த குலமணியே 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 வருவாய் 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 இங்கு வருவாய் வரமருள்வாய் ஐயப்பா ஐயப்பா கருணாம்புதே உமது கமல பொற்பாதமே கதி என்று பொற்பாதமே பொற்பாதமே கதி என்று கம்பங்குடிக்கடிமை கம்பங்குடிக்கடிமை உன் பொன்னடிக்கடிமை கண்டலிகித படிக்கி உன் சரணாரவிந்தமே சர்வதா ஸ்துதி செய்து சர்வதா ஸ்துதி செய்து வம்சவழியாய் நடந்தும் சற்றாகிலும் மனதிறங்காதது இறங்காதது 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 ஏனென்று சாட்டியம் ஆட்கொள்வாய் ஒரு நாளும் எளியேனை ஒரு நாளும் எளியேனை கைவிடேன் என்று உமது உறுதியை மறக்கலாம் ஓம்காரமான பொருளாகும் எனதையனே ஸ்ரீங்கார தீப ஒளியாய் திருமால் ஹரன் பெற்ற பெருமான் எனக்குட்ட தீவினைகள் போக்கியருள்வாதுக்கெல்லாம் புகழ் பரவும் பூர்ண புஷ்கலை மரவும் திருவாரிய கடவுளே
Thank you.
அடிமை என்னிடம் உனக்கு கருணை இல்லையோ? அருள் புரிய இன்னும் மனமில்லையோ? மறைகள் போற்றும் மணிகண்டனே கிருஷ்ணதாசன் 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 கம்பங்குடி கிருஷ்ணதாசன் கம்பங்குடி கிருஷ்ணதாசன்க்கு ஆனந்த வருளும் சுவாமியே சரணமையப்பா. கம்பங்குடி கிருஷ்ணதாசனுக்கு ஆனந்தருள் சுவாமியே சரணமையப்பா. கம்பங்குடி கிருஷ்ணதாசனுக்கு சரணாகதி அருள் சுவாமியே சரணமையப்பா. சுவாமியே சரணமையப்பா சரணமையப்பா. சரணாகதி ஐயனே சரணாகதி ஐயனே உன்னருளை நாடி சரணாகதி ஐயனே ஐயனே வில்லேந்தி காத்திட அல்லல்கள் நீக்கிட வில்லேந்தி காத்திட அல்லல்கள் நீக்கிட சரணாகதி ஐயனே. கல்லான கவலை இங்கு இல்லாத செய்குவாய். கல்லான கவலை இங்கு இல்லாத செய்குவாய். நல்லோனே நாயகனே எளியோன் என்னை ஏந்தி கொள்வாய். நல்லோனே நாயகனே எளியோன் என்னை ஏந்தி கொள்வாய். சரணாகதி ஐயனே ஐயனே. வேதத்தின் வேதங்கள் வேண்டி நில்லிசை சொல்ல நாதத்தின் துணை கொண்டே நாங்கள் உன் கருணை கொள்ள வெள்ளேந்தி விண்ணோர்கள் வினை தீர்த்த வித்தகனே. வெள்ளேந்தி விண்ணோர்கள் தீர்த்த வித்த.
Dear friends, I feel extremely saddened to speak on this occasion. A versatile personality, a man who single-handedly helped many educational and religious institutions to be what they are today, is no more with us. It's impossible to believe that a man who was known by so many names as KSK, Kammangudi Krishnan, Guruswami, is no more with us. He was the guiding force. He was our philosopher. He helped us take right decisions at every point of time. He had a mind of his own. He would stop when he sees something wrong being done, and he would not mind fearlessly calling wrong a wrong. And he would not stop there. He would give out a reason for why he was saying so, and he would also help give an alternative on how well and how differently could that be done. A man who always came forward to help many in this world. When all of us look for an excuse when asked for help, he looked for an opportunity to help others. That's the reason everyone glued around him, and he blessed everybody at all points of time. It's the most difficult time for the family and for all of us who were associated with him and who helped us to be what we are all today. I pray to Almighty that the strength be given to the family to overcome this most difficult time. I also pray the Almighty gives all the institutions that he was associated with all the strength and to follow the path that he guided us, so that all of us could continue to do what we were all doing under his guidance.
Today is the 13th day of our Guru Kambagudi Goswami, popularly called as Sri KSK, left for his heavenly abode on 20th July 2020. As the present president of the Sri Ramakrishna Bhajan Samaj, I would like to say a few words about our Guru Swami's association with the Samaj. Sri KSK Mama was the founder member of the Samaj. He was one of the persons responsible for the formation of the Samaj way back in the year 1968, its registration, etc. He actively involved himself in the purchase of land for the Samaj, constructing the existing Sri Ram Mandir temple building with 2 halls, its consecration, and after that he presided over 2 Mahakumbhabhishekams in the year 2000 and 2016. The edifice we see today is the result of the hard work done by persons like him. He took lead part in conducting the Kumbhabhishekam. He meticulously planned everything, and as per my association with him in the Mahakumbhabhishekam of 2016, of which he was the chairman, I found him to work out every detail of the function well in advance, leaving nothing to chance. He was a pillar of our Samaj and was rightly called Bhishma Pitama. I understand that he took the initiative of conducting the first ever Maharudram in our Goregaon by only Vedic scholars. This involved a lot of coordination and listening, which took a lot of time and effort. We were very glad to have his august presence in the Golden Jubilee function of the Samaj recently. As far as my association with Guru Swami is concerned, I found him to be very particular in attending all the AGMs, taking active part in the deliberations, and providing constructive suggestions for improving the functions of the Samaj and projecting a better image of the Samaj. He took much interest in the special AGM convened for amending the bylaws of the Samaj and gave suggestions which have been fully incorporated by us. Whenever any bhajan or music program is held at the Sri Ram Mandir, he invariably makes it a point to attend the same in spite of his advanced age, in a corner and enjoying the nuances which he was well conversant with. The scene has been so embedded in my mind that even now I will continue to imagine seeing him in all the programs in future also. The Samaj's annual Shastra Preeti function, which is being held by us in December every year, would be incomplete without our Guru Swami taking the lead right from organizing to the end. It is difficult to imagine that we would now have to conduct the Shastra Preeti without him, who has left an everlasting imprint on our Samaj. Going by the present trend of the pandemic, I have a fear that the Shastra Preeti this year would be a low-key affair, perhaps suggesting homage to our Guru Swami. I have often taken the liberty to contact him whenever I had an issue or doubt on Samaj matter. The last time I spoke to him was on 14 July to thank him for his generous donation to our Samaj based on my request. He was a generous contributor to Samaj, always. He took time to guide me on the future course of action for the Samaj post-COVID-19. As rightly indicated in the obituary which appeared in the newspaper recently, he has touched many lives during the course of his journey in this world. We would, as rightly stated, would be finding his invisible hand guiding us from above. We have never come across anyone coming back after leaving this world as to where they are at present. But in the case of our Guru Swami, I am sure that he must have definitely attained the lotus feet of the Lord considering his past actions. I am an optimist and I see positive effect even in negative actions. Loss is a loss and it has to happen anyway. How we leave this world is equally important like how we live. Our Guru Swami passed away peacefully in his own house in the company of his family members without even one injection being administered to him. This itself is a blessing. On this occasion, I extend the Samaj as well as my own condolences and pray to the Lord to give the family members the strength to bear the irreparable loss. Swami Sharanamayyappa.
ಸ್ವಾಮಿಯೇ ಶರಣಮಯ್ಯಪ್ಪ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಸದ್ಗುರುನಾಥರೇ ಶರಣಮಯ್ಯಪ್ಪ ಮಾತಾ ಪಿತಾ ಗುರು ದೈವಮೇ ಶರಣಮಯ್ಯಪ್ಪ ಕಂಬಂಗೊಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅಡಿಮೆಯೇ ಶರಣಮಯ್ಯಪ್ಪ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಶರಣಂ. I don't know where to begin and how to begin. There are so many memories I have. Over the years, there have been wonderful exchanges of words, of smiles, of thoughts, of laughter, of discussion, and each interaction with our most revered, respected, beloved Guru Swami Kambangudi K. Krishnamama has been very special to me. Unfortunately, it is very hard to accept that our Guru Swami is no more with us. His passing away has created a void which is very difficult to fill in. I was associated with our beloved Guru Swami for more than 50 years and I had always looked at him as my godfather. I would like to share an incident to all. My late father, Sri T.N. Venkateswaran, popularly known as Attan in those days, once met our Kambangudi Guru Swami with a request and told him, Krishna, எனக்கு சபரிமலை போக முடியலை, வயசும் ஆயாச்சு, நீ என்னோட பையன் ரமணிய சபரிமலைக்கு கூட்டிட்டு போனோம், என்னோட ஒரு ரிக்வெஸ்ட் ஆகும். Guru Swami smiled and told my father, அத்தான், ரமணி தாராளமாக எங்கள் கூட வரட்டும், நான் கூட்டின்னு போகிறேன், நீ கவலையே படாதே. In those days, it was necessary to take permission from Guru Swami when you have to undertake sacred pilgrimage to Shabarimala. I was so happy that Sri Kambangudi Krishnamama agreed to take me to Shabarimala in the year 1977. In fact, I was blessed by the Kambangudi family where all the brothers were there. That is our Veeramani Periyaswamy, Harihara Guru Swami, K.S. Krishna Guru Swami and Narayanan. I had in fact a wonderful and divine darshan of the Lord Ayyappa and also Magarajodi Justans, and I felt very happy and blessed. Now coming to Shasta Preeti, I would like to mention that Kambangudi brothers were initially staying at Malad, and the first Shasta Preeti in the suburbs of Mumbai originated from Malad and was conducted in the year 1954-55 at Gajanan Bhimarao building opposite Malad station. The tradition at that time was our Veeramani Periyaswamy will carry Lord Ayyappa's photos to the venue from his house in procession, accompanied by Nadaswaram, where all South Indian family from Malad will join the procession. This Malad Shasta Preeti, initiated by Kambangudi Guru Swami family, is the longest standing Shasta Preeti, I would say. And this is even conducted today by our Malad South Indian family. I would like to say here that the presence of our Kambangudi Krishna Guru Swami in Shasta Preeti, whether Goregaon, Malad or any other place itself, was a blessing to the devotees. Our Krishna Guru Swami made it a point to attend Malad Shasta Preeti at all the time, despite his age and ill health, to bless the devotees. I would like to share one last thing which still lingers in my ears. During this year's Malad Shasta Preeti, in January 2020, he called me and I got some uttaravu on my ears. He said, எனக்கு சந்தோஷமாய் കേട്ടോ തൃപ്തിയായി നീ പേടിക്കണ്ട ഭഗവാൻ അയ്യപ്പൻ നിങ്ങളുടെ കൂടെ ഉണ്ട്. And then he gave me Vibhuti Prasadam and told, അടുത്ത കൊല്ലം ഞാൻ ഉണ്ടാവോ അറിയില്ല കേട്ടോ. I don't know what made our Kammangudi Guru Swami say this, and now we'll miss our Guru Swami for the Shasta Preeti. Finally, on behalf of all the devotees of Lord Ayyappa and also on behalf of Malad Shasta Preeti organizers and the Malad's South Indian family, I would pray Lord Ayyappa to bless Guru Swami's soul to rest in eternal peace. Finally, our heartfelt condolences to the Guru Swami's entire family, and may Lord Ayyappa give them enough strength and courage to withstand this sudden loss, for which our prayers are always with them. Finally, I would like to express my sincere thanks to Sri Ramakrishna Bhajan Samaj and the organizers for giving me an opportunity to pay my tribute to our Kammangudi Krishna Guru Swami. Swami Sharanamayyappa. Ram Ram Ram.
ಸ್ವಾಮಿಯೇ ಶರಣಮಯ್ಯಪ್ಪ ಸರ್ವಲೋಕ ನಿವಾರಣಧನ್ವಂತರ ಮೂರ್ತಿಯೇ ಶರಣಮಯ್ಯಪ್ಪ ಸದ್ಗುರುನಾಥರೇ ಶರಣಮಯ್ಯಪ್ಪ ಕಂಬಂಗುಡಿ ಕಡಿಮೆಯೇ ಶರಣಮಯ್ಯಪ್ಪ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಂ. My relationship with Guru Swami Kambangudi Krishna Mama are from my school days. I have always addressed him as Guru Swami. Right from Kannimala to 2019, all my Mudramalas I have worn from the golden hands of my Guru Swami. Except few occasions when our group had our Katanara in Coimbatore and at Bangalore. Rest all the Katanaras, Guru Swami was physically present and blessed us at Mumbai. At a very young age, I got my Moola Mantra Upadesham from my uncle. Guru Swami would regularly ask me to chant them whenever we both used to be together. Have accompanied Guru Swami to all the Ayyappa Pujas and Shasta Pratis in Mumbai and at Coimbatore and Hyderabad also. During Shasta Pratis, what used to transpire between me and Guru Swami was a unique experience, and I always used to feel God has sent his message through words and action in the form of Guru Swami's words. He would always look upon for the right bhakta for the right job and guide them to best. For example, he would identify who will sit for Katanara, who will take the lead en route to the long route of Shabarimala, who will cook en route good olden days, and also he will use the right people for packing for the divine trip. We have always depended upon the guidance and advices before embarking to Shabarimala, and we used to follow it in letter and spirit. He was my guru, father and an advisor throughout my life. Our communication used to be intense during Mandalam and Magaram days. He was my confession father for all the good and bad happenings. Had solutions always ready to shower upon me. He was strict with me, and yet his love was unconditional, meant only for my progress. I can only hope to live his path shown by him. I feel a great pillar has been removed from my life. Sorry, I have to come out of this. That is why I am letting out like this now. I pray Almighty and believe that Guru Swami has attained his moksha. I am thankful to the organizers for giving me a chance to speak on my beloved Guru on this occasion. Sharanamayappa, Sadguru Nadare Sharanamayappa. ஓம் அறிந்தும் அறியாமலும் செய்த குற்றங்களையும் பொறுத்துகாத்து ரட்சிக்க வேண்டும். சத்தியமான மனுவனட்டாம் படிமேல் வாழ் ஸ்ரீ ஹரிஹரசுதன் கலியுகவரதன் ஆனந்த சித்தனையப்ப சுவாமியே சரணமைய
சுவாமியே சரணமையப்பா, சத்குருநாதரே சரணமையப்பா. Namaskaram. I sincerely thank Sri Ramakrishna Bhajan Samaj for giving me an opportunity to express my feelings for Sri Kambangudi Guru Swami. Swamiye Sharanamayappa. It was very shocking to me to have received the news of Sri Kambangudi Guru Swami's Sivaloka Prapti on 20th July 2020 in the early morning hours, and for a long time I could not come to terms with the reality. I was suffocating at home, not because not being able to even offer my last respect and pranams to Guru Swami, who has been a guide, philosopher and guru to me from 1957. Our relationship, our association has always been a guru-shishya relationship from then on. I always sought his advice, opinion and blessings for all my personal confusions in life as well as any functions at home, and he has gracefully blessed me with affection all along. We used to be in touch over the phone at least once in 15 days to communicate to each other generally, and yes, as a Guru Swami, he has always gave me solace and guided me on the right path. Even during the pandemic lockdown, my Guru used to call me every alternate days to inquire about my well-being and about advice to take care of me. His passing away to the heavenly board not only a loss to community and particularly to me, since I have now no one to seek his guidance and blessings on my matters. In olden days, during the long route of Sabarimala trekking, camping together at Pamba with all three Guru Swamis like Valyaswami, Veeramani Guru Swami, Harirana Guru Swami and K.S. Krishnan Guru Swami are still fresh in my mind, memories, and perceive this as Lord Ayyappa's blessings. Guru Swami has been associated with various religious educational institutions as a founding member, such as Sri Harirputra Samaj, Sri Vivek Vidyalayam, Goregaon, and Sri Ramakrishna Bhajan Samaj, and taken active roles in managing the organizations in the best of his ways. Guru Swami's presence in various Shastra Pridhis, Guru Swami's presence in various Shastra Pridhis functions in Mumbai as well as in various Samajams in India boosted the divine positiveness for Lord Ayyappa's devotees. Guru Swami was considered to be the messenger of the Lord, and receiving his blessing was equivalent to blessing from the Lord Ayyappa. His invisible presence would always be there in all Kirtanrai functions as well as Shastra Priti functions to bless the devotees. Guru Swami's devotion to Lord, love and compassion towards everyone throughout his life has resulted in a very peaceful departure from this materialistic world, even when entire world is suffering with a dreaded disease. I pray to the Almighty to bless the departed divine soul for eternal peace at his lotus feet. Swami Saranayappa.
It is with deep sorrow, pain, and grief that we hear the sad, sudden, and premature demise of our beloved friend, philosopher, and guide, Sri Kamangudi Guruswami. As you are all aware, he had been sitting in the helm of affairs of various educational and religious institutions, guiding the members in their day-to-day activities. Now that he has been snatched away by the Almighty from among us, all that we can do is follow his footsteps and share with the members the grief and pain, and pray Almighty so that he may grant sufficient strength and energy to the bereaved family to bear this irreparable loss, and the departed soul may rest in peace.
Swamiye Sharanamayappa, Sadguru Nadare Sharanamayappa. It is with a heavy heart and pain I would like to say a few words about our dearest Guru Swami, popularly known as Kambangudi Sri K.S. Krishnan Guru Swami, who has left for the heavenly abode on the 20th of this month. My association with Guru Swami goes back to the early 1980s, almost 40 years of association with him in various ways. And I have found him to be dedicating his entire life, entire moment of his life towards social, religious, as well as educational activities towards the betterment of the society. Guru Swami's religious involvement is very well known to everyone who has had an association with him, particularly his yatras to Sabrimala. He's attending various religious and spiritual functions like Shastra Pridis, Sri Ramanavami festivals, or Nama Sankirtana festivals, as well as social functions wherever he is invited. I have worked him very closely during the last Kumbhabhishekam of Sri Ramakrishna Bhajan Samaj Goregaon Sri Ram Mandir at Bangur Nagar, when I was given the opportunity to be the president of the Samaj, and he was unanimously selected as the chairman of the executive committee for conducting the Kumbhabhishekam. We worked very closely during those days for almost 4 months, and I have seen him so dedicated, so involved in each and every aspect of the Mahakumbhabhishekam, writing down notes, taking down points, and discussing with the committee members as well as with the general public about the best way of conducting the Mahakumbhabhishekam. Besides the invitation letters which were going under signature from the Samaj letterhead, I have seen him writing personal letters to almost 100 to 150 people all over India, inviting them specifically to attend the function. And he used to tell me, let there be a corporate communication from the Samaj, but what we need to ensure is the personal touch with the people, personal relationship with the people. Invite them with the sincere mind of making them attend the function and not for any financial contribution or any other support from them. In fact, he had accompanied us to personally invite some of the very important people in and around Bombay, in Mulund, Chembur, Kandivali and Matunga, etc. He was involved throughout the function, and just because of his leadership and guidance, we could satisfactorily complete the Mahakumbhabhishekam function in a grand manner. Guru Swami used to treat the children, the youngsters as well as the elders with the same passion and compassion, and his very presence in any function spreads the divine as well as positive energy. Particularly the various Shastra Preethis he regularly attends, not only in Mumbai but also in Coimbatore, in Kallade Kurichi, in Chennai and various other places. He takes its privilege, and he used to say that Shastra Preeti is the same way everyone conducts, but unless I go there, how can I meet with people? How can I say hi, hello to my own old-time friends? This is the opportunity I get to travel and meet with them all. Just a day before his final journey, he spoke to me for almost half an hour, and his only worry was because of the lockdown, schools are not open, colleges are not open, how the children will get educated, how the religious functions will happen, how the social functions will happen. I am locked in between these four walls for the last 4 months. I am not able to meet with people. I am not able to interact with people. That is the only thing he was thinking about. Maybe his prayers have been heard by the Lord, and on the auspicious day of Adi Amavasya, the Lord chose to send all those departed souls to invite him to the heavenly abode. Our prayers are always there for the departed divine soul to attain the lotus feet with eternal peace. With this, I prostrate himself with all humility. As a Shishya of him, he always used to tell me, let us pray to give us the strength to overcome this mental trauma at this point of time, while there is no other person who can replace him or clear the vacuum created by him. We have to continue with our life, and we will see him in all those religious functions, particularly Shastra Preethis, in his inimitable style of enjoying the bhajans and blessing the devotees. Swami Sharanam.